Hello, everyone. My name is Lucara, and it is nighttime in Eco on my 13th community server. Lucky number 13. Man, update 10, a lot has changed. This is almost a new game. Hey, Kitty. Hey, North Dakota. Yeah, it's a brand new game. So the server just opened 30 minutes ago to patrons. It will open to everybody in another 30 minutes. I'll post the password on the Eco forum and Discord when the time comes. But right now, I just got a stockpile. I got some campfires, chests, tool bench, workbench. Nothing serious. Although I did make myself a small canoe. So we're gonna go for a little paddle. I also made some arrows. Um, First thing I need to do, I need a little more stone. I need some stone so I can make myself a stone sickle. And with the stone sickle, I can get myself some plant fiber, which will let me make a bow. So I am going to be something of a hunter this run, is the plan. Hey, Sandra. I hope you and Kitty are not too tired today. He's seemed to be up fairly late last night. But you know what? You're adults. You can go to bed whenever you want to go to bed. I am not your parents. Hey, Thorgrim. You know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so stone sickle, a stone sickle, as some people call it. No, there's nothing really in the intro. All right, so I am going to get in my canoe. I am going to go over to this other continent. I just realized there's literally, other than animals for meat, there is no food. There is no food at all on this continent. Well, it's not really a continent, it's an island. It's Luch Island. Um, how many hunters am I expecting? I mean, there's not many on the spreadsheet. Generally speaking, if I pick something, other people are scared to take it because they don't want to compete with me. Like, I think there's only like me and one other butcher. So if you want to go hunter, that is fine with me, Cal. Oh, I placed this backwards. Am I stuck? I appear to be stuck. All right. Let's try this again. Let's place it this way this time, so no matter what. All right, so which end is the front? Or sorry, which end is the bow? Is the bow the front? I forget. Well, not that I forget, I don't know. All right, so the high end is the front. You went hunting. All right. Yeah, I have no idea what we need. People ask me what we need. I don't know. You can check the spreadsheet just as easily as I can. Like, it's just a pet peeve. I get inundated with that question on day one, and it's like I don't know. This is not like people listen to me anyway, so I'm too busy for that punch. I need to find food. What's up? Why would I open my map for that when this would tell me how many people are in? It's much more efficient. I still don't know what's going on with these unnamed people. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. Basically, I think what happened is anybody who tried to log in early, they got logged as an unnamed person because there's like all these unnamed people. So now that they're actually in, they're still called unnamed. So don't try to log in early. Would be my advice going forward for people. Um, yeah, I have no idea who these people are. All right, looking for pineapple and taro and papaya. There's some pineapple. I believe these are taros. A little lag for everybody. Good to see Eco still Eco. And papaya is these things, which I think you gotta use the axe on the papaya. No, you just hit E. Do not cut down a papayas, Luch. And I'm not like gonna clear out this island of food, right? I'm just you still gotta eat, right? Here's the thing with food. It's gonna be in short supply, right? But you gotta eat in order to play. I realize that. Well, I can tell you right now, Punch, there's one person on this continent. There's like four on this continent, and everybody else is on the big one. Digging ferns, not taro. Which one are taro then? These are taro? Oh, those are ferns. You're right. Um, crap. I thought that was taro. This one's taro. There we go. All right. Thank you, Calorie. Yeah, don't eat raw food. It's a waste. It's not good for anybody. More taro. So I'm gonna take the stuff back. I'll char it, and then I will probably kill some animals for food. We went to where the wheat was. Yeah, there's not a lot of wheat on this map, which could be an issue. All right, so let's start heading back south so we can get back to the coast. Back to my canoe. Oh my god, those things were only one pineapple each. Can I eat these ferns? No. Okay. There's more taro. And any seeds you get, like I have taro seeds, I'm going to make sure to put these for sale so that they can get in the hands of farmers, right? That's the big key. Make sure any seeds you find, don't just leave them sitting in a chest. Make sure, I mean, obviously I don't have a store yet, but when I do, I will make sure um, that the farmers get the seeds, right? But also, Punch, I mean, only patrons are in so far. Trying to judge which continents have the most people right now is kind of pointless, right? Because it's going to change a lot. There's gonna be way more people come in 20 minutes, right? So this will grow back, right? Pineapples, I think. And in a perfect world, you want to let the people with the gathering skill gather stuff, right? But this early, you're gonna have to grab your own stuff. You know what I mean? But once we get kind of settled, it's best to let the gathering folks because they get twice as much, right? But I don't even know if there even is anybody with gathering yet. And I got stuff I need to do. I can't wait for them. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to wait for them. I guess I should say. All right, so we got a lot of taro, decent amount of papaya, a little bit of pineapple. We'll take these back. We'll char these up. We'll eat them. That is, and you see, yes, the small canoe does have storage. It's not much, but it does have some. It's really easy to make. You can just make the small canoe at the workbench. You don't need a shipwright for this canoe. I'm glad you're enjoying this stream. Um, I'm not going to try to say her name because I know I'm going to get it wrong. But I'm honestly a little scared that actually, you know what? I'm going to paddle all the way around. I'm going to park on the other side. I'm kind of scared there's not going to be like enough space because there's going to be a lot of people this run. I think it's going to be way more populated than my other servers, and this map is a little bit bigger than normal, but it's mostly just extra water, right? There's not that much land, right? I'm scared it's going to be congested. I mean, we'll see. And I mean, the non-deep parts of the ocean can be built over, right? I know I'm not going to have a very big footprint this game, but other people will. Like, I mean, some some jobs require a large footprint, right? I'm planning to be a hunter, butcher, tailor. So I just need, a little bit of space. Well, I guess Taylor takes up a good amount of space, I guess. I believe Thorgrim is planning to go farming, yes. But I don't know if he's going farming with his first skill or his second skill. We do not have a gatherer yet. I thought somebody told me they were taking gathering. Oh, Ishmael said you were taking gathering and you took hunting instead? Okay. I mean, that's good too. We don't have a lot of hunters, so should I have gone around? You know what? I should just parked and walked. He's going milling. Okay. Or tried to log in early. Not log in early. Tried to log in early. You clicked on my server, right? Like if you clicked up and were prompted for the password, the game logged you, but it logged you as unnamed, is what happened. If you successfully logged in, it would have your actual name. I think is what's going on with the unnamed. Because like over the course of the week, right? First there was one unnamed, then there was a second unnamed, then a third, then a fourth, then a fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, right? But it came slowly. They weren't all there all at once. All the people who tried to log in or just clicked on the server, not necessarily that they're even trying to log in, but if you clicked on the server and got prompted for the password and didn't know the password, the server logged you as unnamed. I don't know how to fix that. I'm sorry. No, I know it wasn't you, Purple, because you have your name. You're right there. You're Purple. Purple looks angry. Angry Purple. Very angry. And again, this is just my theory as to what happened, right? But I honestly don't know, obviously. And I don't have, and again, I don't know what to do about it, unfortunately. All right, so let's get some charred pineapple, some charred papaya. That'll keep that campfire busy for a while. Then over here, we'll char up the taro. That'll keep that one busy for a while. All right, so the pineapple. Oh, it's carb heavy. I thought it was vitamin heavy. Okay, the papaya is vitamin heavy. So we definitely want to eat a lot of papaya because we need vitamins right now. Well, we need vitamins and fat. And taro is, carb heavy. That's not what we want. Hey, Jarhead, how you doing today? All right, what time is it? Okay, 15 minutes till the masses can get in. All right, so I have a sickle somewhere. Didn't I make myself a sickle? Yes. Oh, I already have some plant fibers. Where did I get those plant fibers from? All right, charred pineapple. No, we want, I'd rather put papaya, but whatever. And a charred taro. Yeah, my diet is so unbalanced. Yes, it opens in 15 minutes. It's open to my patrons right now. It's been open for 45 minutes to my patrons. It will open to everybody in 15 minutes. You will have to join my Discord to get the password. It's linked in the description down below. All right, what's going on here? Oh, Little Bit's one of the unnamed. Yeah, and my theory about where the unnamed are coming from could be completely wrong. That's just, you know, that's just my theory. Might be helpful if I explain how research works. All right, so on my server, you can't research the skill books on your own. It's all done through the government. So if you go to this building here, the library, which actually let me paddle over there. I want to wait to get a little more food. You could stay Western and role play as the man with no name. Are you one of the? Are you going to be one of the unnamed Calorie? Do you think? All right, so we got some food. All right, so let's head over to the main island, or not the main island, the City Hall Island, and I will explain how the research works. So you can do the research papers. Yeah, I guess for some reason I was thinking you're a patron, but you're not. So yeah, you have you, if you're one of the unnamed, we wouldn't know yet. Um, so in the past, we've just banned the use of research tables except for in the library. But because basic upgrades are done on the research table now, we had to change that. So instead, there's a law that prohibits making any of the skill books. I'm hoping it works. I haven't tested it. If anybody gets a research table down, you want to try to queue up one of the skill books and tell me if you can. Um, so all the research is done through the government. And I guess I'll explain it when I get here. Ooh, I might have to grab some of that corn. Wait, the corn? Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of corn. I'm not going to grab it all, but I want to grab some. Just to have, because having a variety of food is nice. Although it's another carb heavy food, which is not what I need right now. I'll have to do another papaya run later. Oh, there's some beets here too. Beets are vitamin heavy, aren't they? I'm coming to this continent to steal people's food. Oh yeah, so if you are one of the unnamed, you can put your name in the objective here. I'm assuming Ishmael is also one of the I'm assuming unnamed two here is Ishmael. I'm not positive because I know he's on, but I don't see his name, right? But I don't know. Again, I'm just ooh, there's a lot of beats here. All right, again, I'm not going to take them all. Other people got to eat too. I realize that. What are you asking, Punch? I don't know how to fix it. I'm saying you can get around it by putting like setting you can set an objective. So you can set for your objective put Ishmael and then that's what little bit here so it has her name, but it doesn't fix it. It's just a workaround. I have no idea how to fix it. The whole world is Union Punch. You go world layers, settlements, federations. You can't escape the Loot Union. You would have to go to a different planet to escape the Loot Union. It was our way as administrators to still have a global government with the laws that we're all used to. Hey Russ, how you doing today? It is the only way I could find to do that. I tried. Oh my god, I put so many hours into Eco this week. Um, and oh, am I crashing or froze? Um, and shout out to my admin team. Kitty put a lot of hours in this week. Black and Zandra were both also put in a bunch of hours. The four of us worked hard to get all the government buildings built, and to try to work out all the kinks. And they were great to help test things because we had to. Well, what if this happens? What if that happens? But every time we thought we figured out how we could do stuff, somebody would be like, "Oh, but what happens if X and Y happens?" It's like, "Oh crap!" So then we had to try to work around it and work around it and work around it. Um, but yeah, I think we're in a good spot now. I think. I mean, other than the unnamed thing, which I don't know what to do about that. It seems to be mostly working. Ah, slow down, slow down. Try to get to this mooring post here. Okay, so it's you know what? Screw it. I'm not. No, those unnamed have been there all week. I'm just gonna go over here because I can't get the mooring post to work. That's why I theorized that it was people logging in and the server was logging them, but they didn't have the password, right? So they couldn't get in. Because just every time I checked, it felt like there was an extra unnamed there. All right, so here's Kitty Hall. So this is where you come for skill scrolls. This store right here. So we're buying the research papers. So people will have to bring these research papers, right? And once the research papers come, we will turn them into the skill books and then sell the skill scrolls. Is Eco releasing for mobile? I don't believe so. I don't know. I'm not, not one of the devs. But if I had to guess, I'd say probably not. So yeah, so that's how the research works. You got to come here. Also, while I'm here, let me point out that if you want more claim stakes, if you want more claim papers, you come to the claim central here. So we got Federation claim stakes, we got claim papers. I will point out that these are using, let me make sure it's claim tokens. It's a separate currency. It's not loonies. It's not the main currency you use to buy these. The claim tokens, you get one every 5 hours. You get 5 when you log in, and then you get one every 5 hours. So you can exchange it for a claim stake, which gives you 5, comes with like 5 claims. That's why it's $5. Anyway, again, and this is all we had to work around. This whole settlement system was a nightmare for the way we usually do our servers. Just constantly trying to work around. But shout out to Kitty for building all this. The Forgotten One. What is that? Is that your entry for the building contest from last server, Kitty? Anyway. So that's how we're doing. That's how research is pretty much the same. The only difference is last time or past few servers, we bought like just raw materials. Instead, we're buying the research papers this time. It's the only difference. And obviously this is different, but you got to come here. This is the only place to buy these on the map. Just FYI. All right, so I'm gonna go for a little paddle here. I am greatly looking forward. You know what I should have done? I should have got my bow and arrow going first before I went on this excursion. Let's just paddle around. But yeah, I'm greatly looking forward to getting the large canoe, but even this one's not bad. And again, this starter canoe, anybody can make your own. It's like 20 wood, right? It's not a lot. It's super easy to make. And I'm not sure why I'm going around this way. This is definitely the long way. I will do a little full server tour later, right? There's no point yet. Nobody's probably got much built yet. But I do need to make myself a little hut so I can get some, so I can get a store. I need to get a store up, obviously. And probably get a research table going. All I would see is your pile of dirt. You're working on farmland one shovel at a time. Yep. But yeah, if you swimming burns a lot of calories, so I recommend if you need to go across water, unless it's really short water. Well, as long as it's not over deep ocean, I guess it's fine. But I would recommend getting the canoe. Is this my island? Is there any food on this island? I see flax. Oh, I see some tomatoes. Let me scavenge this. Is anybody going to live on this island? I wonder. I'm sure somebody will eventually. Yeah, I see some flax. Yeah, I'll leave one. Is that it? Just a little pile of tomatoes and a pile of flax on the beach? Apparently that's it. All right. Yeah, if you do plan to live here, don't do it because there's a bunch of food. I'll tell you that. Oh, there's some more tomatoes there. What's that? Is this a tomato plant that's not mature yet? I assume. All right, back it up. Beep, beep. Well, that was weird. Okay, so if you're holding, okay, the controls are weird. If you're holding back and you hold, you know, A, it turns you how as you think. But if you stop holding backwards and still hold A, it'll then turn the other way because it thinks you're trying to go forward, even though your momentum is still going backwards. I don't know if that explanation makes sense. Anyway, all right. So my island is over this way. Nope, not that far. It is a little hard to steer in these canoes to some degree. Not too. I mean, it's not too bad, but all right, Axel. At least you're here. Oh, my green screen with my water bottle interact in a funny way. Or not my green screen, I guess my chroma key would be there. Yeah, we're going the right way. Yeah, man, if you're busy, it's all good. Yes, everybody can make a wheelbarrow. It's no wood cart, but it's something, right? Oh, are we thinking there's going to be more trees needed? I guess, well, just for the boats, probably you'll need more trees, right? Oh, you don't mean mechanics specifically. You mean mechanics in general? I thought you meant mechanics, the skill mechanics. I was like, what's new in mechanics that needs more wood? You mean in general across the whole game mechanics? I'm dumb. Just ignore me. I know. I know. I'm just being dumb. Uh yeah, the people that live on that desert island in particular, if I lived there, I would be worried somewhat about trees. Because the deserts typically don't have a lot of trees, right? In this game. This is where I live, right? Yes. Blacking Out has already started replanting. There we go. All right, so let's get some more charring here. Ooh, I do. I have some seeds. I do have some seeds. You know what I need? I need more storage chests too. You need fat? Yeah, you'll have to. You might have to do some. Excuse me. You might have to hunt on your own. Wait, don't you live on the the Kitty Hawk Island? Could have swore that there was a ton of bison over there. I could be wrong. Let's grab some beets, get some vitamins, and then I'll need some fat. Need some fat as well. Yeah, camas bulbs are good for fat if anybody needs fat and doesn't want to hunt. Yeah, let's get these papayas into me. Oh yeah, now I just need fat. All right, so let's get some plant fibers, which will allow me to make myself a bow. And I think, oh, right now. Thanks for the reminder. Give me 1 sec. 1 sec, folks. Oh, my computer is not. The computer is angry at me right now. Sorry for the 1 minute delay. Hey, people were posting pet video or pet pictures. That's fun. All right. No, we'll look at Discord later when I'm not streaming. Oh, what did I just do? All right. Okay, that is just enough plant fibers to make a bow. It is not at this table though. It is over here. I think, yeah, 30. Oh, I need wood. I don't have enough wood. And the other question is this even fat? Yes. So the meat you get from just the carcass is fatty. All right, so the game might get laggy for a minute for folks here, while because there's gonna be a whole bunch of people trying to log in. Wait, what's the use of a torch? Sorry, I missed something. What's the torch good for now? Or do you mean darkness? It's good for getting rid of darkness. Put what in the torch stand? I feel like I missed something. Wait, I thought I made a wooden bow. Oh, and I needed wood, right? Oh, I thought you were saying finally there was a use for the torch. You're trying to get rid of the torch. Yeah, no, sorry. I'm easily confused. Don't mind me. So what do you use to get rid of the torch? Yeah, I'm gonna need well, I need more I need a lot of things. I need a lot of things right now. Yeah, I don't have a backpack either, calorie, and I don't like it. I did the same thing, Cal. I did not think there would be actual um, game mechanic changing choices in the character creation. I thought it was pure aesthetics, right? But apparently that's not the case. So it is what it is. All right. Shared beats somewhere. Am I blind? Shouldn't there be charred beats here somewhere? Are they going to my inventory? No. Charred taro, charred pineapple, charred papaya, normal beets, or did it just start? No, there should be charred beets somewhere. Am I blind? I'm not blind, right? There's no starter beets. There's no charred beets here, right? Oh, I see what you're saying now, but that torch stand's not new, I don't think, is it? Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. In between logs in the stockpile. Ah, there it is. How do they not see that? Oh, because there was an empty space. Green bar below one of the empty slots. Yeah. All right, yes, I definitely need fat. But we can get fat. Oh, we can get fat. Shoot you in the head. Oh, yeah. Hunting while the server is laggy is a great idea. Just kidding, it's a terrible idea. Luckily, I'm shooting bison, which are kind of hard to miss. We even got a headshot. Well, I guess it's missable when you fall down like that. Oh, this is going to be hard on the arrows. Die. Die. Oh, that was a. I was robbed. That should have been a hit. I contend that one should have been a hit. He stopped running. He knew. He knew he was done. How many arrows did I go through there? 17 arrows. And you know what? I'm not going to hunt the second one because I didn't pick a backpack. Uh, I don't have the weight to carry around multiple bison carcasses right now. Let's make a couple more storage chests. Actually, you know what I should just do? I have a bunch of stockpiles. I should just put some stockpiles down. And for anybody who's curious, I have food spoilage turned down to the point that it's not really going to have an impact. Because honestly, food spoilage as a mechanic is not good, in my opinion. It's just makes things annoying without really adding anything. You know what I mean? Or it adds very little. I guess it adds like demand for ice boxes and stuff. But it feels like that's all it adds. At least I feel like that's all it adds. Maybe other people disagree. All right, so let's get another chest here so we can get it down. And put this food in it. Put all my cooked food in it. I have space. How big is my claim? It's not that big. I mean, my claim's big. It goes all out to the water because I want to have my store like accessible from the water. Like if people come by, they can just take their boat, right? Since given I'm on an island, I felt like that made sense, right? But I just gotta be careful. I don't want to play stuff that's not on my claim. Then somebody could come and steal it. Not that I think we're going to have a bunch of, people stealing stuff. All this stuff away. Yeah, oh my God, I need a backpack. I can only hold one bison carcass at a time. That's not going to be good if I'm planning to be a hunter, which I am. Yeah, no, that's not going to be good. Pair that. And yeah, no, we don't have whetstones. And I might add them because I completely forgot. Blacking Out posted a link to a whetstone mod that had apparently been updated for 10. And I had every intention of checking it out and seeing how it actually worked. And then I just didn't. That's on me. That is on me. Yeah. Arrows take a lot of weight too. But yeah, I have no backpack on at all. I thought it was just for looks. I didn't think it would actually add weight carrying capability, right? If I would have known, I would have put on a backpack, believe me. Ooh, all kinds of people online now. Holy crap. Well, the server hasn't blown up yet, so I'm calling that a win. We still only have the two unnamed people, I think. Just a little bit. And Ishmael. So I don't know who the other unnamed people were. Some new names, lots of names I recognize though, but definitely a few new ones too. So that's a good mix. Nice to see. Oh, like like Phil and I mean, all these people are well, not Pigbull. Pigbull's new, but Punch, Rico, Raider, Russ, veterans. CD's played before, but it was a while ago. Skull, veteran, Sleepy Boy, new, Thorgrim. Well, apparently there's two Thorgrims now. One of them has two M's, and the other one only has one M. I don't know how that's going to work. I feel like that's a very specific name to have two people with the same name. I don't see the other Thorgrim on yet, though. Oh, you didn't make your avatar. Make sure you put on a backpack because it lets you carry more. Don't make the mistake I did and Calorie did. All right. So what's the plan here, Luch? Got a lot of food coming. I can do some corn. I can do some tomatoes. I do enjoy charred tomatoes, which is nice. Map is too small. The map is bigger than the previous, like, I don't know, a lot of servers. Map is way bigger. Now there is more water, but and maybe it will be too small. I don't think it's too small though. We'll see. I could be wrong. But also the bigger you make the map, the worse it performs, right? So it's kind of stuck, right? I can't if I go too big, it's just gonna run like crap, right? This island is very popular, which I kind of figured it would be. Oh, we got two people over here. Gilgamesh and Whistler. Wonder if they're together. If not, they're probably like, go away. Sorry, what's happening, Darth? You were also on that island? I mean, there's lots of you can just swim over there. Like, there's lots of space left, is what I'm saying. And this island isn't even like the reason I went on this island is because there's not a lot there. Anyway, all right, so I should probably start trying to get some hewn logs going. So that I can get a store and or a research table. Yeah, and it's gonna happen. I'm fully prepared to potentially have to move, right? This early until you get something built, it's not a big deal moving, right? Yeah, you want to be part of the Lucera Union. It's just there to be a spawn point. As long as you don't swim over a deep ocean, you should be fine. Fat. We need fat. There we go. Now we need vitamins. There we go. We're starting to get balanced. You're starting to balance out to some degree. Yeah, the number of trees on this island it's definitely not big enough to support three people with the number of trees there are. But yeah, as long as you avoid this deep ocean, you should be able to swim over here, no problem, or over here, or wherever. I mean, I guess depends. If you have like no calories left, that obviously changes a bit. Yes, rain is new. There's now rain, although it's not raining. It's sunny where I live, so it only rains in certain parts of the map now. That's pretty cool because it's nice and sunny here. So where's Cal live that it's raining? Because I don't see a lot of clouds, right? Doo-doo-doo. You're on rain. Oh well, you're in the rainforest. I mean, it's rain. It's in the name. You got to expect it to rain over there, right? It's gonna happen. Don't fight it. All right. Yeah, let's make a bunch of human logs here so I can get a starter hut started. Yeah, I would advise anybody, if you're looking for a place to live, try to find somewhere that has a lot of trees. Don't go somewhere where there's not very many trees. Would be like my one piece of advice. If you're planning to be a mason and can easily make mortared stone, it's not as important to have lots of wood. But like I'm worried about all these people that are living on the desert island. Um, right? Because it's just the desert doesn't have many trees. There's a nice stand of trees here, and there's a stand of trees here, but that's it. Not a lot of trees over there. You don't like seeing everyone's stuff on the map? What do you mean? Like you could always see people's stuff on the map, couldn't you? Yeah, there's a lot of people on this on this continent for how many trees there are. But eventually, you can just take your boat and come over here, right? And cut down some of these trees. Because there's all kinds of trees here, all kinds of trees on the rainforest island, right? Or I guess you didn't. Oh, when you have map in 3D. Oh, I hate the 3D map. I will never use the 3D map ever. I don't know. It's just you're so limited in what you can see. Whereas 2D is like boom, full world, right? Anyway, so yeah. So when you join, you want to join one of the towns, just because it automatically will put you in the Federation if you're a part of one of the towns. You don't need to stay a member of the town. As long as you're part of the Federation, it's all that matters. I know it's confusing. It's a confusing system. I'm not a big fan of the settlement system. But we're trying to work around it and, trying to have a good experience with the laws and stuff that we're all used to, um, while working around that system. Oh, El Tozo. Nice. Speaking of people that have played on a lot of my servers, El Tozo would definitely qualify for that. Server 5 was El Tozo's first. Actually, server 5 was a lot of people's first. All right, so I need fat and I need vitamins. I'm gonna have to go hunting again. for another single bison carcass. Get that papaya into me. Yeah, if the map is different in 3D now, I wouldn't notice because it's been so long since I've used the 3D map, honestly. Hey, another one of the unnamed has joined. Yeah, does anybody know this whole unnamed thing? Is this a phenomenon that's unique to my servers? Or is it happening to other people out in the world as well? Oh, I can do that? I can do that? It's not unique to my server? Okay, good. Which also means it's kind of not on me to fix it then. All right, so let's see if we can get ourselves a backpack here. Something to do with the user's world file. Okay. My avatar. Changes made to your avatar will not be applied to servers you have already joined. All right, then. Back in we go. I look like a character from the Flintstones. Somebody said to log out and fix it. Should I turn my face tracking on? No, let's leave it off. Wait, why am I there? You posted what in multiple channels? About the backpack? I don't remember seeing anything about the backpack. Of course, I'd already made my avatar at that point. So it was too late for me. The avatar look. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't care what my avatar looks like. Yeah, and it's whatever. I'm the type of person when I play a game, I go into the character customization, I hit randomize all until I get something I don't hate, and then I play the game. And I know other people are like, what? How could you do that? That's just, I don't care. Back when I used to play EverQuest 2, I used to intentionally wear ugly armor just to bug people. People would be like, oh my God, your armor's so ugly. Do you not know? Do you not realize you have appearance slots? You don't need to look ugly. I'm like, no, this armor's in my appearance slots. People are like, what? Okay, so why did this avatar base cam thing come on? I don't like it. How much for seeds is a good question. I do not have the answer. The seeds are valuable. I don't know, Kitty Xander, what did we value seeds at when we were making the like the spreadsheet price calculator for the research paper things? Point two. Whoever asked about seeds, if you're in stream. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. Typically, they go for like free, right? So it's seeds actually having value is kind of new. So I don't really know. And my God, the world is loading and slow. Part of that's because I'm streaming and my internet is terrible. Part of it is because Eco is terrible. Part of it is probably because this face cam thing won't go away. Yeah, I made a mistake. I should just live with having no backpack. I feel like at some point I gotta just admit that I'm not actually coming back. All right, I'll give it another minute, and then I will have to exit again. Because I feel like I should be loaded in by now. I feel like there's an issue. But I could be wrong. Has has any of the research been done yet? Probably not, right? People probably don't even have research tables yet to make the papers. That's me theorizing. And again, patrons have been in for 90 minutes, but most people have only been in for 30. It'd be a lot to expect people to have their a hut with a research table in it already, right? All right. Well, I apologize for that, folks. I got greedy. I wanted to get my backpack. I mean, I'm going to be a tailor. I can make a backpack for myself. It's not a big deal. Just not yet. I don't know when I'm going to take tailor as well. I know there was somebody else in the spreadsheet was planning to take tailor. As long as they take tailor on day one, I'm going to do like butchery or hunting first and second, and then tailor third. But if we don't have a tailor by like the end of today, I will take it. But no one has sold anything in the gov or done labor. Yeah, it is confusing and weird. Miso, it's a very different game. No, because Cal, when you come out, if you go in to change your avatar, a pop up says that if any change to the avatar does not apply on servers you've already joined. So it was a waste of my time to try. But hey, now we know, right? Now we know, and knowing is half the battle. GI Joe. Most people here are probably too young to know that. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Generally speaking, my audience skews fairly old. Yes, saying and knowing is half the battle is a GI Joe thing, which is it's probably just like an old Sun Tzu quote. Speak for yourself, Gramps. You're just as old as I am. Kitty can say that. Purple can definitely say that. Yeah, there's gonna be crashes. It's gonna happen. It's eco. Like it's an early access game that just had a big patch. I'm surprised it's as stable as it is, honestly. I mean, we crashed the server a few times when we were getting stuff set up, but we kind of we knew why it crashed, if that makes sense. Like, um, but yeah, so we weren't upset that it crashed because we did something that that should have crashed it. Oh, I can't wait to get better tools. Yeah, the big shovel mod is nice. The iron shovel apparently can hold more, right? Like basically, big shovel is in the game now, but it's like a nerfed version, right? Is well, it's what I've been told. I have no idea if it's true or not. I'm hoping because I also like big shovel. Yeah, iron holds three. Okay, cool. Thanks, purple. Man, it seems like it takes forever to cut down stumps. I should probably leave the stumps for now. Steel is modern. Steel is 5, modern is 10. Okay, that's cool. I mean, it gives you a reason to actually upgrade to modern, right? So, which is cool. Big T has joined the world for the first time. Marshes and mountains. That makes sense. I mean, it's the biggest continent by far. Part of me is like, oh, I'm surprised nobody's living on the rainforest island, but it kind of makes sense. It has the least resources. I mean, I guess it's good if you're going into wood or pottery. Actually, there's quite a few people here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. School's right next to the government store, which makes sense because the road district goes right by there. I mean, I assume most people are going to be close to the roads, but I will add more roads later, like just so that everybody knows. Um, but yeah, for now, that's what we got for roads. No roads on my little island. You got to cross the water, did you, Darth? That's good. Yeah, it looks like most people are successfully joining um, the Federation, and they're getting their stuff, which is good. So I'm sure people want their stuff, right? Yeah, yeah, lag spike. No, I'm not trying to eat. I don't know. I'm getting lag right now when you said that. Like, I don't know why. There we go. That was just a visual bug. It was not actually lag. I was wrong. I'm a liar. Dr. Old Cola, welcome. Another long time Luch community server member. Um, no, you didn't. I didn't do anything with the Park District Kitty. You didn't ask me to do anything with it. I woke up and it was just like, oh, hey, there's a Park District. So I was like, okay. And I just put it through. You just need the password for the server. There's no whitelist. There is not a whitelist. All right, so let's hunt. Where's a bison? Is that a bison? No, that's a deer. I mean, we could hunt a deer. Deer are fast. See, bison aren't fast. They're big and they're not fast. So it makes for an easy target, in my opinion. Right? I don't know. I know they take the most arrows to kill, but I find their bison are best because they're such big targets. And they got the big old head, right? They're easy to get crits on relative to some other animals. And they're slow and they're dumb and they're big. Large lumber stockpile is 12 by 12 and 11 high. Yeah, what Calorie said. And if that doesn't fit, there is the lumber stockpile, which is like 10 by 10 by 9, I think. Oh, we're nowhere near large lumber stockpiles. I think they're just kind of planning. I mean, I assume. And the password you can find on my Discord, and the link to my Discord is in the description. Ooh, lucky headshot. I'll take that. Die. Die, Rudolph. There. Man, I'm hard on the arrows. Ooh, speaking of large lumber stockpiles, though, Xandra, I know you're here in chat. Are Thorgrim and Jasper, are either of you in chat? Let me know if you are. Campfire bison. Campfire animal medium. Or not Jasper, sorry, Dora. Dora. I don't know why I said Jasper instead of Dora. Sorry, not Jasper, Dora. Jasper's probably like, why is he asking about me? Thank you, Xandra, for being on top of things, but I'm not. I'm not even tired. I had a good sleep last night. But Anyway, I'm asking because last server we did a building contest, and the prize was you got like a large lumber stockpile or like a steel tool to start the next server. But I need to know what they want for their prize. Because Dora, not Jasper, Dora, Jasper, yeah, hey, yeah, you didn't even play last server. You and Dr. Olcola sat it out. You were waiting for this one. Um, yeah, looking for Dora. Yeah, but Dora won. Thorgrim finished second, and Xander finished third. You're here. All right. So you can get a large lumber stockpile and an iron tool of your choice. Well, instead of the large lumber stockpile, you can get a storage silo if you want, which I know you might want because you're going to be a farmer, right? So, do you want the stockpile or the silo, and which iron tool do you want? I'll have to find Dora later. Hood, if Hood's listening to the chat or listening to the stream, you let Dora know that I want to give her prize. You want the silo? No, you're still on name 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Steel shovel. And do you want a large lumber stockpile or a storage silo? And what type of tool do you want, Thorgrim? And are you telling me you want the silo, Thorgrim? Yeah, I forgot too, Katie. It was like first thing in the morning. I was just kind of like, it's my fault. So Dora wants large lumber stockpile. Um, that's not how you spell storage. That is. And she wants a steel shovel. Yeah, that's my bad on the part, Katie. I just anyway. All right. Purple's canoeing around. All right, so I'm looking for. Okay, well, I know Xander lives over here. That's not Xander, that's Bagel. Right there, that's Xander. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna go give Xander her prize. And yes, I'm using admin commands, but it's just to do admin stuff. Am I? Oh, I'm falling. Why am I falling? So I'm free falling. This is the danger of the teleport command. There you go. Congratulations on your prize. All right, now I gotta find Dora. I gotta find Thorgrim. Thorgrim, Thorgrim still needs to let me know what kind of tool he wants. Oh, Thorgrim was right over there. I can walk to him. Or did you say what you wanted? No. For tool. So iron tool of your choice. And then I gotta find Dora. And yes, we will likely do some kind of similar building contest this run. I will discuss with my min team what we want to do exactly, but we will do something, I imagine. Can you hear me, Thorgrim? What type of tool do you want? If we all survive, yes. I think it's, I mean, it's going better than I thought it was going to. I was so scared that all the things we were trying to make work weren't going to work. I am actually pleasantly surprised with how the server's going so far. Silo and a hoe. What do you mean, punch? That's not how you spell hoe. Boat races. Ooh. Just get off Thorgrim's property. Prize is right here, my man. Gotta make sure he gets it. Right here. Come grab it. Right here. Sorghum. Come grab your stuff before it despawns. Just want to make sure he gets it. Just bear with me, folks. All right, there you go. All right. Where's Punch at? Now, Punch, and you're realizing there's two different colors of road district, right? Now, yeah. Anyway, they're showing up for me. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All right, so gotta find Dora. She's over here somewhere. Or wait, is she one of the unnamed? There's Dora. Okay. Although I should probably limit how much I teleport because it's not. Just wait. I just gotta wait for my world to load in here. It's not letting you pick up your bison carcass. Good. There's a law to let you do that. Kitty, I will. I mean, I'll double check. I'm not on property right now, am I? There you go, Dora. Congratulations, everybody, for their prizes, and thank you for participating. It's green and all, but it's acting like it isn't there. So it's not the hunting law that's the issue. It's just the server being a derp. Probably is what I'm getting out of that. Ooh, I could almost swim home. Not far. And yes, thank you everybody for voting. It's a deep ocean though. Yeah, no, I can't swim home. It's okay, Punch. And there's more than 4 likes, Punch. That's just how many likes there were when you liked. 12 likes, 13 likes. Ooh, wait, did I have any tabs open that were bad? No, okay, good. Probably should have checked that first. Oh, I am in a cave. This is the other problem with teleporting. Apparently, there's a cave way down deep below my property. All right, that's it. No more. Oh, your inventory was too full, kitty. Bison carcasses are heavy. Bison carcasses are heavy. Admin abuse. Yep, totally. Totally admin abuse. What was I doing? Human logs. All right, so where do I want to build? Down here? Down somewhere down here? I'd like to have a store that's accessible via boat, right? Let's turn off this deep ocean. And let's turn on property. So yeah, so do I mean, that's me making an assumption as to why it was showing 4. But that might not be the case. It might have been something else. Fat and vitamins. Fat and vitamins. Server is getting kind of laggy. I might have to do a restart. I mean, it's scheduled for a restart tonight at 9 Eastern. So for anybody who doesn't know, anybody that's new to the server restarts twice a day. Automatically, every day, no matter what. 9 a.m., 9 p.m. Eastern time. Just FYI. It's going to happen. Don't eat the raw food, Black and White. You shouldn't even know that it's tasty. I know he's probably joking. Still, don't even joke. Don't even joke about that. Stress me out. I did not want to pick up. Ooh, should I be checking? No, I guess I'm cutting down all the same type of tree. Oh, like a minute or two. It doesn't take long at all. Where does my property start? Right here. All right. There we go. And I'll probably switch these over to stairs. So I can put the store right there. Is there stairs? Yes. Yeah, the restarts don't take long. Fortunately, generally speaking, at least. And they were even quicker, if anything, this week. But that that might change now that there's actual stuff on the server. Should make this big enough for a butchery table and a tailor table. You right? Yeah, actually, let's queue up. We're gonna need a lot. We're gonna need a lot of human logs. Luckily, we're on a place that has a decent amount of wood. Hello, Sunday operator. It has been a minute since you caught. Now, to be fair, I haven't been streaming a whole lot, or I haven't been making content in general a whole lot, which I apologize for. Of course, this week, because I was busy setting up the server, but a couple weeks preceding that, I just wasn't making content. That I will apologize for. But hopefully, obviously I'm going to stream Eco. Wait, why am I weighed down so much? Oh, I don't want to have all this food on me. I'd rather have it in here. All right, so storage chest. Actually, let's keep the storage chest on me. Do we have any loggers yet? We do. We have a bunch of loggers. We have 7 loggers. I I I see there's all these people that have gone logging. I really hope there's somebody. I think Philosopher King said he was going to. I really hope there's somebody that's taking carpentry first. Because if nobody takes carpentry, there's no basic engineering, there's no tailoring without carpentry. And I understand the carpentry, you are a raider, okay, never. As long as somebody is. As long as you're aware that there's not very much. Okay, 2 years are saying you're taking carpentry. I would advise we only need 1 on day 1. Because there's not a whole lot that day 1 carpenters can do. Right? All right, so this is pure function. I'm not trying to make this look pretty at all. Eventually, I might come back and make it look pretty. I might not. Probably won't. Let's be real. I probably won't come back to make it look pretty ever. Anybody who knows me knows my building style. Well, I guess I don't really need anything there. Just a wasted piece of wood. Do we have any campfire cooks yet? We do. We have 2. Ooh, Punch and Sander, they're competing. Do either of you? Yes, I'm a box builder. A lot of people on my servers are not box builders, though, is the thing. And they make me feel bad. Yeah, why did it have to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? You are working on getting your store set up? Okay. I mean, I don't have my store set up, so I can't judge anybody else for not having their store set up. Now, can I? But it's coming. Do we have any? Oh, why did it stop being line fill? Do we have any whatchamacallits yet? That's right, whatchamacallits. Do we have any farmers yet? No, because farming needs to be researched, right? Enjoy your lunch break, Purple. Yeah, farming needs to be researched. Okay, we got 4 gatherers. That's good. So the gatherers should be able to gather lots of food. I'm hoping to not have to gather any more raw food other than animals, right? Which I'm going to be doing all server. And I'm dry today. All right, well, I kind of need to wait for hewn logs to be made. I do need to cut down more trees. These trees are so hard to tell. Like, I don't think this one and this one are fully grown. This one might be. Like, that one might be. Well, you know what? That one right there, this one, I'm 100% sure is fully grown. I'm enjoying it so far. I think most of the changes are good. I know, well, I don't love the settlement system and what they did to the claiming system. Other than that, though, I mostly enjoy. I think there's a lot of good stuff in the update. But I mean, you know, 2 hours in, yeah, this is a thick oak boy. It's hard to tell. It's early, but I did go. I was paddling around in my canoe there earlier, and I will be again soon, I'm sure. I will say that their efforts to make like gathering, farming, fertilizers more useful, I think, is a good thing. I'm really looking forward to getting the next canoe up, the large canoe. Excuse me. So once we get some shipwrights, which obviously hasn't isn't happening yet because we don't have any research as of yet. Oh, did they change the wheelbarrow? Did they make it better? I've never been a wheelbarrow guy. I've always just waited till the engineers had wood carts. I've never really bothered. Maybe I should if they made it better, right? I should probably plant some of these oak seeds at some point so that these trees regrow because wood is very valuable. That hasn't changed. That's always been the case. I'm going to need to repair this very soon. Do I have enough stone to repair it, though, is the question. I even finished this. No, it broke. Now, you can still use broken tools. They just use more calories, which, to be fair, is not something you really want to do. It's not good use of calories, but I knew it was literally 2 swings was all I was going to need there. All right, so I did have enough stone for that, but I don't think that leaves me with a whole lot of stone. So let's go mine some more stone. Grab this exposed sandstone over here, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting once we get to the point where people are starting to try to mine iron to smelt because they changed the ore generation, and I don't think it's gonna be a buff. I think it's a nerf. I think it's gonna be harder to find ore. The question is, it's just how much harder is the question. Like, it's definitely gonna be harder. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that it's gonna be harder to find ore. Why is it gonna be harder to find ore? So the way it used to work is, and maybe you would know how it used to work, like iron in particular, right? You just dig down like 20 in the desert. There was just a giant band of iron across the whole desert, right? And you could just go down once you found it. You just made a mine shaft or whatever, and that was it. You were done. It was enough iron for the whole game usually. Now there's just little clumps of like 30 iron scattered around the desert. How big those clumps are, how close those clumps together are, I don't really know. But yeah, it's we'll see how it shakes out, but definitely going to lead to less iron. Oh, Thorgrim, there's not even masonry or basic engineers yet, but yes, Thorgrim needs 2 mills, 2 power supplies when available. All this stuff's going to come out a little slower than what we're used to, folks. Pretty much everything's going to come out a little slower than what we're used to. And I think people need to keep that in mind. I know people like to go hard, and I like to go hard too. Don't get me wrong, but things are a little different. All right, I got 30 arrows. Let's kill another bison. Yeah, by now we'd have 9% of the research done. Well, it's because like the research papers, like only the gatherers can do the gathering papers. So you need a gatherer to get a research table set up, and then they got to make the papers, and then they got to bring them to the library, right? Whereas before, well, what's wrong with this guy? Well, what's wrong with him is he's about to be dead because his head's a freaking pincushion, basically. But I'm not sure why he's stuck. Oh, now I can't hit him. Um, well, that sucks because he's like 95% dead, I'm pretty sure. The game also seems to think he's not here anymore. Or is he dead? Like, I think you need to use a hoe to plant trees regardless of where it is. So we got 56 days for the meteor. It's hard to see, but it's 56 days. Yeah, I mean, eco's going to eco. Where'd it go? So somewhere on this island, there's either a bison carcass or a 90% dead bison with a pincushion head running around. Hey, it's raining. Yes, the rain is new. Paper's coming in 6 minutes. Nice. Found some dead trees. Oh, yeah, like they lagged out on you. I'm just going to kind of look for that bison. I think it has escaped my wrath. What's up? What's up, Bambi? I missed the headshot. Ooh, and we got hackers. Speed hacks. This deer's speed hacking. Admin. This deer's speed hacking. Snow weather. Ooh, snow weather would be scary. That rain did not last long. Just enough to give me a bath, basically. All right, so well, we lost the bison, but we got a deer, which is a medium animal. Gives 4. Gives 4 meat. And it gives a tallow. I will sell the tallow too once I get the store set up. But like I could take hunting right now, but I need to wait. We already got 2 hunters, Bill and unnamed number 2, which I believe is Ishmael. Um, I'm probably gonna go butchery first, as long as there's another day one tailor. I forget who was on the spreadsheet for tailoring. Who was that? Was that? It's somebody who's new. Its name I didn't recognize. Um, Relica. As Relica, I think they joined the server. No, yeah, I don't even see that person on the server. Right? So I might have to go Taylor first, which I'd rather not. I'd rather go Butcher so I can help provide meat. Is a way to make the chat window staying open. Assuming there is. Need hunter skills for butcher. Well, yeah, we have 2 people that are hunter that can get the research done for butchery. Oh, Relic is joining right now. Okay. All right, so how many human logs do we have now? Oh, we got some human logs. Might be able to get this little hut done. Then, of course, I'm going to have to make a store. Actually, just... try to do lines. Well, I'm going to have to cut down this tree. I was hoping to let it grow a little longer, but apparently I'm going to have to cut down this tree. Because it's not fully grown, right? I'm low calories. Let's go eat first. Generally speaking, you want to let trees grow fully before you cut them down. Not the end of the world if you cut them down early, but generally speaking. All right, so how long before my next star? 1 day, 9 hours. So I should get that tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be tomorrow night. But if I can get a house, if I can get a house going, that'll give me even more points, right? And at some point, welcome back, Bory. Or if you're in stream, which you may not be. Ooh, 38 people watching. Hi everybody. I want to say, is this the most people I've ever had watching a stream? I feel like it is. Same reason all the other books aren't done yet, Bory. Because research is hard now, which is good. The game moved too fast before. I mean, we always had the research box to slow it down, right? And yes, hit that like button. I mean, if you're enjoying it, hit that like button, right? I will never understand YouTubers who say like and subscribe at the start of the video. It's like I don't know if it's going to be any good. Why would I hit like? You know what I mean? I don't know. I've never understood that. And maybe it works. Maybe that's why they do it, but you won't catch me doing it. But that's just me. I don't know, I'm a little stuffed up today. So I apologize. My voice is even lower quality than it normally is. And that's, that happens, right? It's life. All right, so we still got humans coming. Hope not coming down with a cold or flu or COVID or, any kind of sickness. This is also far smaller than I thought it was going to be when I started building it. I can fit the store in here, obviously, and I can fit um, probably a butcher table, but God, I don't know if there'll be room for a tailor table as well. But I can expand it. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Am I gonna have to cut down that tree too? Probably. Yeah. You're gonna be finicky, are you? Oh, that's it. And okay. Chop that down. But yeah, I mean, Eco Update 10. I probably should have done a little more eco content lately. I had a feeling that, Update 10 was going to bring a lot of people. Not doing. Why is that on the floor? What's happening? I feel like I'm lagging. Can I pick you up? Why can't it? Oh, I got to pick it up with my hand? Not my hammer, apparently. All right, you can go here. If I can, with the tree being there. All right, so how are we going to play this one? Go there. And then... No, we want that. Right? Yep. And that's all the wood ahead. Yes. Everybody gets to watch Luch make a box. How exciting is that? My excellent building skills. God, I thought when I was putting the floor down, I thought this was so much bigger than it actually is. That's how a lot of builds in Eco go, though, I find. Probably don't need a wall there either, right? I can probably take these down. That does nothing. Then you. There. And then we can just put the slopes in between. Right? Way nicer than my server 1 box. Well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty low. Pretty low bar. My server 1 box. Let's just say 13 servers. Building skills have not exactly grown very much. All right, how's this look from outside? I mean, obviously, we'll put some windows in, we'll finish the roof, but yeah. Let's put some stairs here. All right. I should have enough, I think, to finish this. I think. It's possible I don't. But it is gonna, I mean, it's gonna need to be made bigger sooner rather than later. And that's okay. For now, as long as I can get the store, a couple of storage chests, store, a couple storage chests, and a butchery table. That's all I care about right now. That's all it needs to be. I mean, this is literally server's an hour old. Well, 2 hours, I guess, since I started playing, and the patrons, I and the rest of the patrons started playing. All right, so a little window here, so that totally changes everything. And window here. Let's just do the single. And window here. There, now it's sexy. Spoiler, it's not sexy. What I could probably do to make it look better is use like mortared stone for accents at different spots. I could put like a pillar here, like a full pillar. No, we'll just do that for now. All right, so for the store, the farming table, I think, is a farmer's table, I want to say. Ooh, that did. What was that error? I'm not trying to do a chat command. I'm just trying to do a farmer's table. There. No apostrophe. There's no apostrophe in farmer's table. All right, so store. What does a store need? Hey, I actually have enough. 5 minutes for the store, though. And do I have enough wood after that for another chest? No. Let's go cut down one more tree. I don't think this one's fully grown. We're gonna cut it down anyway because it's kind of biting into the roof, right? Of my hut, my awesome hut. But hey, I doubt there's very many stores, or at least probably not very many functioning stores. I'm gonna be one of the early ones. I need fat. Imagine that. The complete opposite of real life. In real life, I do not need fat. I have a very, I have enough fat in my diet as it is. And to be fair, I have picked up a few building tricks over the years. I'm not even trying to make this look good, really. I'm just trying to get it done. If you know what I mean, because it's early, and I want to be able to get stuff out to people. Right, is my priority at the moment. Yeah, if there's anybody out there that's curious about server and you want to join, I've always been functional reform. You know that. Um, the information you want is pinned on my Discord server. Um, the rules are basically, be good to each other, treat each other with respect. You know, don't be an a-hole. It's pretty simple rules, really. Well, and hey, we got a good group. I think we have a good group at least. I mean, I'm biased, obviously. Um, we occasionally have a butthead that we butt heads with. And they don't seem to last, though. Is what it is. Human beings are flawed creatures. I realize not everybody's gonna like me. I realize I'm not gonna like everybody. It's just the way it is, right? It's human nature. And do I want to put? Can I even fit a stockpile on the roof? I thought it was way bigger when I was building it. Do I need a stockpile on the roof? I guess I already had the stockpiles on me. You know what? If I'm just doing butchery and tailoring stuff, I don't really need a stockpile. I just need the chests. Right? In theory. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. None of that, all that can fit in a chest. What I could do too, actually, is I could dig underneath, put the chests underneath. What I probably should have done. I mean, I guess I still can. It's easier if you do it right from the get go. And I also could have dug up the sand and had the floor like level sand, but oh well. Yeah, this is my 13th server. It's crazy. And before that, I did a full single player run. You can play this game solo. I wouldn't recommend it. It's a grind. It was interesting though. I mean, I learned a lot. I basically knew all the professions to some degree. Like I didn't do a lot of farming or fertilizers because I didn't need to. I could just gather wild crops for my food needs. But other than that, I had some experience with every profession. But that run was like, God, it's almost 3 years ago now. The game has changed so much in those 3 years, right? Or 2.5, 3 years, whatever. I do not know how to fish with the fishing pole. Hey, Fuse. It is my most viewed series. My single player run. I think episode 1 is still my most viewed video. I have some guides that are coming close and will probably eventually eclipse it. But as of right now, yeah, I'm not sure how the fishing pole works. I don't think they changed it in this update. And if I remember correctly, it's always been a bit wonky, right? The fishing pole, that is. But I say that as somebody who's never fished before. Is anybody in the chat experienced with the fishing and can give some advice to Darth while I blow my nose? Sorry about that, folks. It works in water. It spawns fish on your rod, but like, do you need to like pull it up at a certain time? Like, does something pop up to tell you when you have something on it? Maybe I should build one and try it. That would probably be the best way. Need a little bit of whatchamacallit, plant fiber for that. Luckily, there's all kinds of plant fiber around. I don't think I'll ever do another solo playthrough Thorgrim. I mean, I'm not saying never. I'm saying it's pretty unlikely. And the thing is, I'd have to do it like between servers, and I feel like if I went from eco server to eco single player into another eco server, I would be so burnt out on eco. Is the main reason why I don't want to do it, right? If that makes sense. Yeah, any non-plant um sources of food are very valuable now, right? Store, second chest. And you just reel it in. Look at it and the line starts jerking rapidly. Okay. Well, I'm going to try it when that's done. All right, does this default to loonies? It does. That is awesome. So in theory, nobody should accidentally have their stores on personal credit. And I say this again, please do not set your stores to claim tokens. Just I want claim tokens to be just used to buy land claims. I know somebody's gonna not listen to me and they're gonna do it and whatever. Please. Now, if you have more land claim papers than you need and you want to sell some for loonies, that's fine, right? It's just me, or is this chest a little bigger graphically? I know they both take up 2 spots, but I feel like this is bigger than the old chest. Am I crazy? I don't know. I feel like it is. All right, so seeds. Let's get my seeds into hands of farmers if I can. Is that really all the seeds I got? I thought I had more seeds now. There's some. It does look bigger. Okay, thank you. It's not just me. It's big, yes. I don't think I've ever finished my water on stream, but I'm gonna do it today. Gonna have to get a second water, I think. I don't know what it is. Just this week, I've been dry all week. I wake up like parched, and I don't know what it is. Probably not good, right? All right. For sale. There are seeds? There is a seeds thing. All right, so what do I have? I have corn. I have beet. I have taro. What else would I have? Tomato, probably. And papaya. Do I have any pineapple? I don't think I have any pineapple, do I? .2 for these. It's not much, but if there's any farmers out there, I'm not saying it's worth the trip, but it's here. And tallow. I don't know what's a fair price for tallow, folks. Does anybody really know? What's a fair price for tallow? Like 0.5? It's been a long time since I've done any food related jobs. Anyway, I'm going to put it for 0.5. All right, so 5 seeds. I think I have them all for sale. Yes. All right, so yeah. Oh. It's not much, but I have a few seeds if there's any farmers out there. And I have some tallow. All right, so what's my next step? Well, I should probably, you know what? I'm going to take a trip to Kitty Hall. I'm going to buy a few more claim papers, and I'm going to expand this back this way. I think. Hewn log barrel platform block. You can make it look like there are barrels hanging from the ceiling. Huh. Cook my debris into mortar. Yeah, I probably should. You're right. My campfires are not doing anything else right now, so why not, right? We got enough for 66. Yes. Quick math there. And that was my last pineapple. Got lots of taro left though. Yeah, and I mean it's helpful too, right? For people who want it. Hugh says, I started single player to check it out. 20 minutes in, I realized I don't know how to play Eco anymore. It's been too long. It has been a while for you. Prickly pear fruit. Can you char that one? I mean, there is definitely stuff that it's used for, but I don't think you can char it. I would hold on to that miso. I think I need to go this way, right? Yeah, but meat scraps are also used in a ton of recipes. Like generally speaking, there's meat scrap is in demand. Sorry, what are you saying, Kitty? Oh yeah, when you buy claims, yes, yes. Republican Raider just said in chat, if any loggers, miners, or hunters are going into town, by town he means Kitty Hall, where I'm going right now. We need labor at the contract board for research. Yeah, it's just this green bar made me think that we'd actually made progress on some of these, but it looks like we haven't actually made progress on any of them. Oh well. Yes, if you're a logger or miner, I mean, you need a research table, but only loggers and miners can do this now. It used to be everybody could. Now it's only loggers and miners. You can turn your stone that you don't need, if you have any, into geology papers basic, and loggers turn logs into dendrology research paper basic. We need those. The houseboat, yeah, close enough, right? I am going the right way, right? Yes. Okay. We also need gatherers to do the gathering papers. That's where we're at on research right now. Yeah, until that stuff gets done, we're kind of stuck, right? Well, not stuck. Stuck's not the right word, but oh, also yes, Xander just had a very good point. So this is something that completely changed, and I'm gonna actually wait till I get here so I can show, show, don't tell, right? Um, Research papers are used for basic upgrades now. Basic upgrades have completely changed. So let me get out here, get to a research table, and I can show. I can show you what I'm talking about. Show, don't tell. So if you have a research table in your house, basic upgrade ones, you can make your own basic upgrades, right? You don't need a logger for basic upgrade one. You don't need a mason for basic upgrade two, carpenter, right? But you do need research papers. So if you're a gatherer, try to keep gathering research paper basics in stock. People are going to buy these in massive quantities to get their basic upgrades. Same goes for geology research paper basic. This is a minor thing. It's just stone. It's just 30 stone. So when you're like, okay, it's time to start digging, trying to find iron or whatever, or coal, you're gonna have excess stone, turn it into these papers, sell them. People are gonna buy them, right? They do have value because that's how you make basic upgrades. And then the next step, you got dendrology basics, which is just logs, and metallurgy basic, which I think is just any ore, right? So just iron ore that you found kicking around. But I think you need, ooh, do you need miner or smelter for this one? Metallurgy basic. It's miner. Quoting Rush lyrics causes Hood to sing. Well, I apologize. Well, I don't know how Hood's singing voice is, but if it's anything like mine, I apologize. So yeah, so it's really interesting, right? Because it's a great use for what's probably going to be a lot of excess stone, right? And then basic upgrade two, you need the basic upgrade as well. You also need the wooden hull planks, which is a shipwright thing. Well, there, you don't mind it. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. All right, Russell Stark says, "Where do I buy?" So Kitty Hall, Russell, is where I am in the map here. It's on this island. I don't know if Russell's watching stream, but oh yeah, it's probably a good thing you get off this island, Darth. There's like four people here. This island's not big enough for people. Well, I mean, if they're working together, I guess it is. Yeah, so you come to this Kitty Hall, this store right here, so you can buy claim papers for $1 or for one claim token. You can buy claim stake, which allows you to make a second separate claim. It comes included with 5 papers. That's why it's $5. Um, uh, Rastra. I need to use a in command. Property remove just removes my authorization. So now I can use this store. So I'm going to buy 5. I have $6. So there you go. I got 5 extra claim papers. Actually, this is good. I can show the process for expanding your claim, which will be valuable because people probably don't know how to do it, right? Because it's new. People have probably never done it. So I can show how it works. If I can get out of here without running into the stock and getting the stock. There we go. Although I'm going to need more water. Oh my God, why am I so dry today? Man, I don't know. Stay hydrated, folks. I think it's because I did like meal prep this week. I've had the same thing for my main meal of the day, 4 days in a row now, and it's how do I put this? It's salty. So all that salt I think is just making me thirstier because I've done that 4 days in a row. 50 people watching right now. That is definitely the most people I've ever had watching a stream at once. So, hello everybody. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're not. We're just playing on my 13th Eco community server here, checking out update 10. It's day 1 right now. Yeah, and hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream. We're used to having a day 1 government and day 1 currency. So we did that again, but we had to kind of work around the Federation system. And it took a ton of effort by me and my mint team to figure out how to do that in a way that we could have the server function like my servers typically do. But we have figured it out, I think. I mean, I'm sure we're going to find some kinks at some point, but it's going better than I expected. There hasn't really been many kinks yet today. But yeah, I'm sure there will be some. All right, so this is my island. I'm kind of surprised nobody else has built on my island yet. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with having it to myself. But I mean, I realize that there's a chance somebody else is gonna move in. And I need more water. I will be right back. Sorry about that. I am back. Man, it is so hard to explain to a puppy why you don't have time to play with them. It's like, I'm sorry, buddy. I gotta go. I gotta go work. I gotta go stream. And he's like, but I have this toy in my mouth. Why don't you want to play tugs? Anyway. So I believe what I was going to do is show the process for expanding your claim for anybody who hasn't done it. Because it is, so your initial claim can be 16, right? At most. So if you come to your stake, and I know my stake looks a little different than yours, and you go to plots, say 16 is 16, right? So you put the papers in here. Oh, wait, that didn't work. There we go. Now I can go up to 21. Oh, I lost part of my claim there. I can reclaim it. That's fine. Oh, my store's not. Anyway, I can fix this. This is fine. Everything is fine. Nothing to see here. Those claim papers should have stacked, though. They should stack for everybody else. I had to do my initial property a little differently than everybody. One of the many workarounds we did to kind of work around the settlement system. Barter. Not barter. Loonies. All right, my store is back open. If anybody needs it. If anybody needs seeds. What's going on in the chat? Unnamed. Oh, we got unnamed 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got unnamed 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Transfer page is glitched. I don't get the option to transfer claim tokens. So if this drop down, you don't have claim tokens as an option. That's what you're saying. Anyway, whatever, Kitty. Just don't take any more claims than you can. Just try to write it down or something. Just keep track. Right. Basically, you get 5 a day or one of the stakes per day. Basically. Again, we're trying to work around this settlement system that they put in. It's possible I might have to do something at the treasury, Kitty, to give you like access is possibly why. But yeah, can anybody else go in? Can anybody else transfer claim tokens? Or is it just me? Do you think you'd be able to? Hey, first, yes, you can transfer claim tokens. Okay, that's weird. Then the Kitty can't. At any rate, I believe I was going to expand my thing. All right, well, thank you for checking, folks. I don't really need to eat. Oh, I need protein. That's a first in a while. My tasting his bonus is at -2%. Charred fish is horrible. Charred meat is bad. Charred beets are bad. Charred papaya is good, or okay. Charred corn is bad. Charred taro is okay. Hey, charred tomatoes is delicious. Charred pineapple is good. All right, I got to pound the tomato and pineapple, I guess. Oh, why are we talking about waterways? I'm pretty sure the canoe functions like a steam truck. Like they don't despawn, but I mean, yeah, don't leave them where like if you're just going to like the store, park it wherever. But if you're leaving it for any amount of time, try not to leave it where it's going to be in somebody else's way. Obviously, I mean it's just common courtesy, right? Same with steam trucks once we get them. So if I'm expanding out this way, this tree is going to have to come down for sure. Probably that one too. That one's definitely not full grown, but whatever. It's fine. Everything is fine. Yes, I'll be streaming Eco. No, at least 3 times a week. I might stream more. I think, I think this reboot fixed it. All right, cool, Kitty. Thank you for doing that. Um, I think this run's going to be more fun. It's going to be more interesting than past runs. I was a bit burnt out on Eco, to be honest, but so much is different this run. I think I'm going to enjoy it. Plus, I'm doing a job. Like, I haven't done tailoring, butchery, and hunting before. I've actually done it on 2 different servers, but it was literally on server 1 and server 4. So I haven't done it. I haven't done those jobs in a really long time. I think that combined with all the changes means I'll be enjoying Eco more than I have in the past. So at minimum, I'll be streaming 3 times a week. It's quite possible I stream more than that. We'll see. Well, especially, if I can get any kind of numbers that I'm getting today, I'll definitely stream more than 3 times a week. But I know, it's day one. People like seeing day one. I don't expect to get this kind of numbers all the time. Plus, it's the weekend. And look, folks, if I know the holidays are coming up, if you're in a situation where you're not expecting to be on a whole lot directly around Christmas and stuff, that's fine. I'm expecting that that's everybody's base state, is probably not being able to play a lot around the holidays, and that's fine. Like, don't feel like you need to tell me. We have a rule here too where you have to be abandoned for 10 days before we'll even consider putting your property for sale. So if you're gone for like a week, if you're going to be gone for any longer than 10 days, let me or one of the other admins know. The admins being Kitty, Xandra, and Blacking Out. There's a couple more admins, but they're not actively playing the server. We'll make sure your stuff's there when you get back. But yeah, it's the holidays. Like, I know I don't usually, like, I still get together with my family, but usually I still have a fair amount of time around the holidays. But this year, I'm probably going to have less time than normal. I hesitate to even say anything right now. What are the chances that one of my parents is watching my stream right now? I know my dad is, and he doesn't even have a computer or a phone. Mom, are you watching? Are you out there, Mom? Or anybody who knows me in real life? Stop watching. My older sister, who lives halfway across the country, she has not been home for Christmas since literally the 1980s. Her nephew, who is like a 22-year-old adult, has never been here for Christmas. They're going to be here for Christmas this year. So I expect that means that I'll have less time. And my parents don't know that. It's going to be a surprise for my parents. So hopefully my mom's not watching my stream right now. Because surprise, oldest sister's coming home for Christmas this year. So yeah, so I probably won't have as much free time around Christmas as I typically do, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But it'll be nice to have them here, right? Because yeah, I went to her place for Christmas like in the 90s, but even that is like 25 years ago. Right? So I've never been around my nephew at Christmas, and I haven't been around my older sister at Christmas since the 80s or since the 90s. She hasn't been here since the 80s for Christmas. Yes, we're old. We're all old. I'm 46 and she's 9 years older than me. So she graduated high school in 86. And as soon as she graduated from high school, she moved away. I do believe she came home for Christmas like the first year or two after she moved away. But It's been a minute, right? Since she's been here at Christmas. Oh, yeah. I was gonna try my fishing pole. All right, let's try fishing, folks. Let's try fishing, see if we can get the fishing pole to cast. Does it matter the depth of water that we're in? All right, so I'm holding left click. I'm assuming, did it actually cast there? What if I right click? Right click doesn't even do anything. Simple click. Okay, so, but this is not, I'll see something other than this if it actually works, right? Is what you're saying? All right, so this is harder than I thought. I don't know. I don't know. Like, can somebody confirm that this I have not actually cast out yet? Right? Can somebody confirm that? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the unnamed people, why they exist. Because it looks like it's going out, but then, yes, okay. You're confirming that it's not working? Can't get it to cast? Do I need bait or something? Yeah, I mean, it hasn't used up any durability, so obviously it's not working. What if I get in the water? Fish around? All right. Maybe I'm gonna go try a river. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I'll go try the lake. Fixes if it's in your property. All right, let's try casting from my property. If that doesn't work, we're gonna canoe over to that continent and try the lake and try a river. All right, still didn't work. I don't think you got it to work. Calorie. What did you do differently? Change view. I got to be in third person. Move it on your bar. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I just think there's no fish here. All right, let's go to the mainland. Well, I mean, everything's a continent, I guess, but fortunately, punch or unfortunately, I didn't pay anything for it. Hey, Miss Nebula's checking out my island. All right, so where's the nearest river? Oh, the rivers are way down there. Maybe I'll try. I'll try the lake first. Let's just try the lake first. Got to remember where I left my boat. Maybe if I fish out of my boat. No, no. All right, let's try calorie solution here again. Did you need to hold the button or are you just clicking it quickly? All right, let's try the lake. That's why I came here to try the lake. Do I have enough arrows to do a little hunting when I'm over here? 9 arrows. Probably not. Oh, and I just realized my mortar that I queued up is not working because the wood pulp is in my inventory and not in a storage chest like it's supposed to be. All right. Well, is there any fish in the lake? I guess before I even try to cast. Yes, there are. There is fish. There is fish. Oh, you put something else in your hand. Then back to the fishing pole. Yay! Oh, wait, where'd it go? Did it actually work? Like the graphic went out, but then it disappeared. It went out when there it is, but it disappears. But shouldn't I be able to see it right now? Right? Like it goes out, but then just don't move. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put it in front of this fish. And I'm gonna not move. No movement. And then if I get something on the line, or is it not working? I should see the bobber. So I'm still broken. Oh, I don't even get the bobber again. Swap tools. Why does it disappear? All right, I'm gonna go try the river. And if this doesn't work, I think I'm gonna give up on fishing for now. Oh, originally I was gonna live here, wherever Flex is living. This is about where I was planning to live originally. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna live over on this island. Got 2 in the lake and a shark in the ocean. Okay, so it's not necessarily fishing is finicky. You gotta make sure you're close to max. There's plenty of inventory room. Yeah, I feel like it shouldn't be an inventory issue. Well, I mean, it's easy to say that, but who knows? Oh, now I'm not even getting the bobber here. Oh, there it is. But it disappears. Why does it disappear on me? Do I need to restart maybe? All right, I'm gonna try rebooting. Stick to the rivers and the lakes you're used to. I need to eat more, but I mean I'm almost full. Unfortunately, I don't have any food on me. Does it take that many calories to fish? I'm gonna try rebooting. I mean, generally speaking, when I'm streaming, I need to reboot Eco every couple hours anyway. So I'm gonna try a full, not a full computer reboot, but I'm gonna completely exit the game and go back in. We'll see if that helps. It might not, but it might. So how's everybody's weekend going? Everybody got their Christmas shopping all done? Everybody got their Christmas shopping started, at least. So I'm gonna go home. Yeah, that's why I built close to the water. I was like, I think being close to water is very important. Okay, so you got to basically be full. Yeah, I'm a gift card. I'll buy a gift card or two, and I like tape them to a box of chocolates, wrap the box of chocolates, and away we go. That's what I've done for quite some time. Now, I was thinking about kind of going, you know, get actual presents this year because, like I said, extra people being here. But yeah, And I guess I shouldn't have bothered doing this because it takes like, this is one of my favorite eco quirks, is when it takes like 5 minutes to close the game down. I was hoping that this had improved in the patch. Evidently, it did not. I want to fish. Is there a better fishing pole later? Or is it just the one that you always have? Does anybody know? Which research got finished? Xander, you said one of the researchers got finished, right? I'm just curious which one it was. Oh, this was a mistake. I shouldn't have bothered doing this. Once it actually closes, it should be okay. Can I even alt tab it? No, it's like it's completely froze. Carp get done? Okay. I mean, people expect eco to be on at this point. I guess I should be asking Katie, I guess, not you. Katie, do you know which research got finished? Farming is now done. Nice. Okay, that's good. That's important. Have I ever thought that my character is just useless in fishing? That's possible. In real life, I'm not much of a fisherman. Carpentry still needs gathering papers. All right, gatherers. I know there's like 5 years. Do you know how many papers it is, Kitty? That's the problem. It's a lot of raw food, right? Can I alt F4 out of this? Like, oh no, I don't want to. I don't want to close down OBS. I want to close down Eco. Oh, progress. I think. Oh, just two gathering papers. So yeah, if any gatherer can do that, it would be greatly appreciated. Oh, three gathering papers. Two. Well, either way, two or three. It's not a lot. It's not like he needs 20. I guess is kind of where my head's at there. All right, mental note: do not close the game in the effort to get back in on stream. 5 for shipwright. Ugh, that's gross. Oh, I got a crash notification that I can't click on. But it wasn't a crash. I was just trying to close the game. Yay, I'm finally out. That was a process. And hey, if you can play over the holidays, that's fine. That's good. Like, I just know that, like, if I log in on Christmas Day, I'm not going to be surprised if there's only 2 people online, right? Like, I'm not going to be like, oh no, the server's dying. I fully expect people to be busy on Christmas Day. 51 users online. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of folks. All right, so I'm gonna try fishing. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna try fishing again. But part of the reason I want to be a hunter too this run is I feel like hunting I can kind of travel around the server doing my trade, um, while also um checking out what people are up to, right? So it'll be good that way. So I feel like hunting is a good job for me to do. You'll be on in the morning on Christmas Day. I won't be on in the morning. I'll probably pop in during the afternoon for a little bit. I know advanced smelting is supposed to come out that day. I was considering scheduling it to like either Christmas Eve or Boxing Day instead, but Katie said she's going to be on Christmas Day to release the papers if it's done. If the research is done, it might not be done. So I'm just going to leave it on Christmas Day. And I understand none of the advanced smelters might be on that day, and that's fine, right? Like, I understand that it's a big holiday. Hey, it worked. Well, I guess restarting was good then. At least it worked, right? At least it solved my issue. Do I just hold the button or do I gotta like click? I'm just holding the button. It appears to be working slowly. Oh, I got it. What did I get? Trout. Dirty old trout. Ooh, hunter. I need a hunter for that. Oh, I guess I can campfire it. Hey, who's that running by? Thorgrim. Oh, that's this river. Hey, I like fishing. Fishing is fun. Campfire it or cleaning in the fishery, then cook it. Yeah, I'm not a hunter yet, so I can't, but I will be eventually. Reel it in real good. See, fishing is fun. You were right, everybody. When it actually works. Another trout, another dirty old trout. All right. I'm going to see if I can get anything out of the pond here. Then I'm going to try the ocean. The thing is, I'll probably. My character doesn't like charred fish, right? So I don't know. I'll probably just. I will probably wait. I'll probably hold on to it and then clean it and sell it once I'm a hunter. I think it's probably the play. Oh, what's going on here? There's a hole in the lake. Good old eco water physics for the win. But look, hey, look, I spend lots of time crapping on the game and its developers. At the end of the day, it's early access and it's still fun. Right. But I know I do it. I try not to. I try to be positive. I try not to be negative. Ooh, what's this? Is this a special fish? Guys, I caught a legendary fish or something. There's a shark in a lake. I don't know about that. Oh, did it get away? No, I got it. What is it? A salmon. Nice. Hey, another one of the unnamed people has joined. Oh, I'm gonna do a lot of fishing. I can just tell right now. I do enjoy fishing in video games. Shipwreck needs gathering papers at this point. Shipwreck. Did I say shipwreck? Hopefully there's no shipwrecks. Look at the sparks coming off of that. Another trout. Um, does anybody know, just purely curiosity, does if you are a hunter, ooh, did I get that or did I get away? Ooh, that one got away. Whatever it was. If you're a hunter, does fishing give you XP? Yeah, it could be like, look, the first day of the server is going to be laggy. It's just the reality of the situation. He goes a hog. I don't think, like, even if I wanted to add more RAM to the server, I'm pretty sure I'm at the maximum that my provider lets me do. It does give XP. Thank you, Raider. Oh, wait. So one person said yes. Oh, when you clean the fish, you get some? Okay. So none from the actual fishing, but cleaning it does. Oh, did I get something new there? Oh, what's this? Cod. Okay. They're all just medium fish. I mean, I'll be honest, Thorgrim, if you're listening, there's no point in doing milling until after masonry and basic engineering, right? Because you can't actually mill anything until we have basic engineering and masonry stuff. In my mind, milling should be last, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Ooh. Oh, do I got a shark on the line here? Get out of the lake, shark. I did get a shark. Ooh, that's a large one. Ooh, yeah, and it's also good for shark fillet soup. Nice. All right, well, I'm getting weighed down, so let's head back. Hey, there's still wild corn. That's a good sign. It's a good sign when you still see wild plants. We haven't done them all yet. Yes, you need milling for flour, but I'm saying you can't Campfire uses it for their stews now. They didn't used to, but you can't mill anything. Masons make the mill object, right? So there's no point in doing milling before masonry, and mills need power, which you need basic engineering for. So there's no point in doing milling before basic engineering or masonry at the very least, is all I'm saying, right? Because masonry or milling doesn't do anything until you have that other stuff. Same as like there's no point in doing basic engineering or tailoring before carpentry because carpenter makes the table, right? And you need carpentry labor for basic engineering. So you kind of got to do it in a certain order. We don't got to, but it makes sense to do it in a certain order, I guess. Did anybody buy my seeds? Probably not. It hasn't been that long. And I officially have a neighbor. Fuse has joined. Welcome back, Fuse. Hello, Miss Nebula. Welcome to the island. It is definitely big enough for two of us. That's it, though. No more. That's the limit. Just kidding. Well, am I just kidding? Kinda. All right, so I'm going to put these fish in here. Well, I'm actually a hunter. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dig down under here. Wait, I can only dig one thing at a time. Yeah. You know what? I'm not going to bother doing it. I was going to bury... Hello. I was going to bury some chests, but I forgot how bad this shovel sucks. So I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah, I'm okay with delaying shipwright based off that logic. I mean, don't get me wrong. I really, really, really want a large canoe. But I understand why we'd want to prioritize other things first. I completely understand why we'd want to do that. Ooh, should I make myself a wheelbarrow for this? I should probably make myself a wheelbarrow for this, right? So everybody can make a wheelbarrow, right? I believe. Ooh, we need boards. I can make boards, right? I can make all kinds of boards. Boards. Wheelbarrow. And then let's oh, I don't want two. Why did it queue up two? Did not mean to queue up two. Small wooden carts logging only though, right? Yeah. I can't make a small wooden cart. And now let's make a bunch of hewn logs. I'm enjoying it so far, Turnix, for the most part. Well, look, I say that. The settlement changes and the changes to the claim system I don't like, but that's more as a server admin than a player. Basically, me and a few of the other admins spent almost the whole week trying to figure out a way to work around the new systems to get the server experience to what we're used to. But we did manage to do it. And the other updates, yeah, the other updates, though, I think there's a lot of positive things in this update, right? By and large, I think it's a positive. But again, strictly my opinion. All right, so my wheelbarrow will be made in a minute and a half. See, I'm going to expand. How far do I really need? This is what, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's probably enough, right? Yeah, it's a lot. The claim system and the settlement system, it's a lot. It's a big change. And initially the devs said, oh, hey, you can turn the settlement system off. And you technically can, but it doesn't go back to the old claim system, right? You still have the new claim system. And standard stockpile is 5 high, North Dakota. And we couldn't even get a functional government going with the new system. So so basically we gave in and just turned the settlement system on and worked around it to make it so that we could do our typical server experience with settlements on. And I'm sure there's going to be hiccups along the way. It's been good so far. People have been able to claim, people have been joining the Federation. Um, so far, so good, but we'll see. Stefan Eskimore says, the dev stream, you talked about how they broke the water and spent a lot of time working on getting corrected, and we're doing the waterfalls and how it distributes. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I'm sure water physics is an incredibly complex thing from a development standpoint, but it does need work still. But I'm not going to sit here and tell them, how to do their jobs, because I have a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of Java programming experience, and that's it. That's all I have. This is a very small amount of experience. I'm gonna need to fix this soon. All right, line. There we go. Right there. Now we gotta have a decent size thing going. No, skull. Yeah, see, don't get claims from reading other skill books like you used to. Um, yeah, there's no real point in buying anything you don't plan on taking. I mean, if you're there and you have extra money and you're like, I might as well grab these, you can, but there's no real point. We still need mining, farming, and hunting labor. You found 2 dead rabbits, a dead prairie dog, and 2 dead turtles. Yeah, hey, if there's that much roadkill, we don't even have cars yet. It does look better for sure. I mean, the game in general looks better. Like the rain, nighttime, the clouds. Just like I felt like the dirt blocks are a little cleaner or a little higher texture. I don't know, more pixels. I don't know what it is. The game in general looks a little better, but just a lot of the recipe changes I think are generally good. Like giving farming and stuff more use in the early game is a good change. Um, by and large, I think the changes are good. The water physics are definitely better than they used to be. They're definitely also not perfect still, right? I guess is where it's at. Um, oh, we have people have gone hunting. We have 4 hunters, so it's not like we don't have hunters, and that's what I'm planning to do as well. But I'm holding out. I'm probably going to take either butchery or tailoring first, right? But so I'm just kind of waiting. Like if nobody else takes tailoring, and I know somebody is planning to, as long as somebody else takes tailoring first, I'll wait till later to take that, and then for butchery, I'll wait and see. I'll either do butchery or hunting. Oh yeah, Xander just has some good advice. One note about the waterfall, she said, if the water looks smooth, it's generally easier to get your boat up. If the water looks all blocky, probably if you're trying to go up a waterfall in a boat, go where it looks smooth. Yeah, the spreadsheet. I'm so tempted to just not do the spreadsheet because it just ends up being it does as much harm as it does good because not everybody puts it in. People change their mind, and it only works if everybody puts everything they're planning to do in there and doesn't like deviate from it unless necessary. You know what I mean? And that's not the case, so it ends up doing as much harm as it does good, in my opinion. Strictly my opinion, right? But every server, I'm always tempted to like not do it, right? I'm always like, oh, the stupid spreadsheet does as much harm as it does good. And then it comes time for the next server and somebody asks about it, and I'm like, sure, right? And I do it again, but But I've literally had people get mad that they were like, I was the only, there was only two, profession X on the spreadsheet, and now there's five of them. Like, what the heck? And like, I get it. It's frustrating, but it's like Xander says, it's not the Bible. It's a really rough guide in what people are planning. And you got to remember there's going to be a bunch of people that don't put any of their plans in there, right? And so, anyway, yeah, spreadsheet. We'll see if I use it going forward, right? Because it just seems to do as much harm as it does good. All right, so I'm just grabbing some stone so that I have stone to fix my tools because my axe is not looking great. I think this tree is fully grown. I'll probably start, well, because I'll probably start gathering up these trees instead so that I can leave those trees over there for Miss Nebula. But the problem is this is softwood, right? And I've been building out of hardwood hewn logs. I can't really switch to hot softwood now. So I kind of got to keep gathering oak. Because I'm kind of committed to building with hardwood at this point. But I mean, once I get the build done, I can start. Like if I need wood for stockpiles or chests or whatever, or arrows, I can use the softwood, right? But I got to get the expansion done first because I'm going to need a butchery table. I'm going to need a fishery. I'm going to need, I'm going to need a tailoring table eventually. I'm going to need all that stuff. So be good to get it first. Server still has a password. Yeah. It should be pinned. Did I remember to pin it? The spreadsheet's a great idea in theory. In practice, it's meh. Is the problem with the spreadsheet, right? In practice, it's not as good as it is in theory. What am I low on here? Vitamins. Discord should be linked in the description. Can anybody verify that the Discord is linked in the description? Or can anybody copy it into the chat for Sunday Operator for anybody else who wants it? Oh, it's getting hot in here too. That's going to help my water situation if I'm also hot. Yeah, typically my description is just copied from like a previous stream. So I always assume it should be in the description. But I'm like, there's a chance it's not, though, right? There's always a chance it's not. And of course, at some point, I got to build a house. I guess I don't got to build a house. At some point, I should build a house. Get this 0 housing bonus up. Farming labor is complete. Do any of the campfire cooks have stores set up yet? Air to curiosity. You'll join later when you're free. Perfect. We will be here. Just make sure to join one of the towns on the map. Like when it prompts you to select the starting area. You have no stock, I assume. Yeah, okay. Just 'cause I keep eating this charred stuff, right? I'm always like, well, should I be checking to see if there's any actual food out there before I do this? Yeah. Did anybody buy my seeds yet? Nope. I mean, I don't have a lot of seeds. I'm not even sure if it's worth the trip for a farmer, right? It might be, but I'm not sure if it is. All right, let's do another 50. That might be enough for this expansion. Because I get to take the wall out, right? Like, it's not going to be 2 separate rooms. So that'll help, obviously. And take the stairs out. I won't need to put stairs because the door will be level, which will be good, right? Yeah, once I get these other walls up, I can take this wall out and use that for the part of the ceiling, right? We need a feller for mining labor for masonry. All right, how many miners is there? There's usually a lot of miners. There are 9 miners. Can one of the miners go to Kitty Hall and do some labor for research? Please, if you get a chance, it would be appreciated. And I might have to go see Purple and buy some crushed coal so I can stop burning wood in my campfires. And also, I shouldn't need the campfires forever as well, is the other part of that. So we're going to put our door there. Okay, perfect. You were just there? Oh no, Miso. Some taggers also said that she was on her way. It's kind of cool that, oh no, I was going to say that 15 is exactly a full wall, but it's not. How far away from having a carpenter right now? I think we need gatherer papers, or is that not what we need anymore? I know at one point we needed gatherer papers. All right. I cut down one more oak tree. I just want to make sure. Is this one fully grown? I think so. I think this one's fully grown. This will probably be the last oak tree I cut down for a while. I can start cutting down spruce and redwoods, and I'm not cutting down the old growth redwood until iron tools are out. Yeah, it's going to be a while before this research is done, right? A lot of it takes a lot of stuff. Well, it takes a lot of stuff from different professions too, right? So it can be hard to get. And we need vitamins. Yeah, this should be the last oak tree I need to cut. And I mean, I'll probably cut more, but once they're fully, I'm gonna wait till they're fully grown. Not the kitty. Well, Kitty has high standards, and not that she's judgy. She doesn't judge other people's stuff, but yeah, I can look at my stuff and say, "Oh, that's not Kitty. Kitty would build something that looks nicer than this." Right? That's easy for me, right? To be able to say that. I get what you're saying. Not saying the kitty walks around the server going, "Ooh, gross. What a terrible build that I would never do." And maybe she walks around the server and thinks that, but I'm not. I'm not accusing her of that. That's what I'm trying to say. What are you saying she does? I mean, I somewhat know Kitty. And this tree was fully grown. I'm glad I cut it down. Yeah, it's getting hot in here. Holy crap. You judge, but you only judge with love and tears. Probably a bison carcass, probably like $5, something like that, is what I would usually buy them for. Problem is, I'm not sure if I'm going to be a hunter first or a butcher, so I don't know if I should be buying or selling them just yet. But once I know, I will either put up a buy order or a sell order, depending on which way I go. Butchery's not one we have done yet, is it? We got farming done. We have a farmer. Do we have? Oh, we have 2 farmers. Butchery is not done yet. I don't want. Right, let's just do the corners actually first. Do that one, and then let's do the line fill. This is actually a decent sized little setup for me for day one. It's more than I usually get done. I'm not much of a day one builder typically. Usually takes me a while to get rolling. So I'm kind of proud of what I've managed to accomplish today. All right, so hopefully nobody's come to use my store because it's going to be shut down for a little bit as I get this fully operational. Oh, I did not mean to pull that wall down, but I guess that's fine. No, do the line. There we go. This roof. You're about to join a sewer. Nice. Nice to have some new folks, some new faces around. And it's nice to see some old faces, right? We got a good mix, which I like. And then some roof cubes. So yes, if anybody's trying to use my store, I apologize. It's going to be temporarily out of order until I get this done, which shouldn't be long. And we'll add some windows eventually. I just want to get the roof done for right now. And I'm going to need to eat while I'm up here as well. That's my last pineapple. Yeah, I'm kind of getting a little bit on balance there, but that's okay. This should be enough, I think. No, it should be. Just enough. Literally the exact amount I need. Oh, I guess I had one to spare. Right. Okay. So yeah, we can make this window a little bigger. A window over here. A little gap between the windows. Should be good. Window over here. No, it's not where I was trying to put a window. There we go. And we'll just throw a window back here too. There we go. Nice, decent sized store. It is functional. Okay. Perfect. All right. We even had one human log left over. And we're making more human logs. But, so I have this big thing, but I don't really have anything to put in it yet. But what do we got for volume here? 177 cubic meters. So we'll be able to should be able to get a butchery table, tailor table, and the fishery. Should be able to get all those down. I mean, eventually I'm going to want more than one butchery table, but for now, for day one, for 3 hours in, I'm happy. But I am extremely hungry, and I'm hot and sweaty, and I'm thirsty. I guess what I'm trying to say is I've been streaming for 3 hours, which is what I usually stream for. So, despite I look at how many people are watching, and I want to keep streaming, but I need to eat. I'm going to commit to streaming tomorrow, though. I'll be back around the same time tomorrow, early afternoon. So I hope to see, probably not all of y'all, but hope to see a lot of you back. If you need anything from me server-wise, Discord is the best way to get in touch with me. Either DM or in the Eco channel. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Pretty successful server launch so far. I'm happy. I'm happy with things are going. They seem to be going pretty smooth. Obviously, you know, I'm sure some people would like it if research was going a little faster, but that's how it goes. Um, yeah. Shout out to my patrons. This is not updated. I got several new patrons today. Fishy doesn't need a building. Okay, well, that's good to know. But shout out to my patrons. I couldn't do it without them. Sorry for the people who just recently became patrons. I have not added you to this yet. I will change that. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow and Tuesday at the very least. Yeah, that's it, folks. Thanks for coming out. Be good to each other. Have a great day. And I'll see you in the next one.